Welcome to the inaugural edition on YouTube of Dickard with Dave. Oh. How's it going, everybody's? How you doing? So here we are. We're making our inaugural movie for the YouTubes. So cheers, everybody's. Cheers to everybody that's been watching me on the Facebook Lives. I figured out that I can gonna be able to move my movies over from the Facebook Lives to the YouTubes. So all the movies we got up on the Facebook Lives, we can move over and watch on the YouTubes. So yeah. So how's everybody doing? Are we doing good? So a lot of you guys know I follow the Pug one, and we're gonna do another sign for him. We did the High Channel sign for him, and he uses it every day on the YouTube. So he's kind of my inspiration behind getting into this. So thank you, Pug one. I've got some big boots to fill to be able to surpass you, but we're gonna give her a whirl and we're gonna see what we can do. So, yeah. The Mark Pontarolo's on his way up to the Edmontons to go work for the Wrestling Dicks. So, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah. So, should we get working on the sign? You guys want to watch me do that? So basically all we do is we take our board and we take our logos and we've laid some carbon papers underneath it, and we just trace out our outlines. We'll get her all traced up, and then we'll move her into production with the routers. I'm still working on that guitar body for the Justins. I just gotta wait for the Mundards so I can get some stuff printed off. My printer won't do what I want it to do, so I'm gonna take it over and get it professionally done, because we like that kind. That, and I was thinking, I know I said that I was going to use the my new router first on Justin's sign, or Justin's guitar, but I kind of don't want to do that. It's a big chunk of wood, and I don't want to mess it up. If I'm going to mess up something, I want to mess something else up first before I even attempt to go into that. So, but yeah, here, I'll mention this before we go any further. People, hit them buttons. Like, subscribe, share. Help a guy out. Because, you know, the DWDs, he helps out a lot of people, so maybe we'll get some favors returned. So fucking, yeah, Fort Lauderdale, what the hell, boys? Just people shooting each other again. So the guy flies down from Alaska with a gun in his checked baggage, which I understand is legal. And from when I worked at the airport, I thought I remembered that there was a law, well, at least in Canada, I thought there was a law that weapons could not be transported with the firing pins in them. The firing pins needed to arrive via a different form of shipment. Don't quote me on that. It was a long time ago that I worked at the airport, and I'm not 100% sure. So like I said, don't quote me on that, but guys, something's got to change. Like, I know you Americans, you guys love your guns, and I know there's a lot of Canadians that love their guns too, and love to hunt, love to fish, love to do all those fun things. Don't get me wrong, I like to do a lot of those things too, but I don't know, what do we do? So, and guys, what did you think about that World Cup or the World Junior game? Like, what happened there? I don't like the shootout to begin with, but I never thought that going into a shootout was the right way to end a hockey game. To me, it should be like the NHL does it. It's you play overtime until somebody scores. So there is a definitive winner, not this putting one guy against a goaltender and hoping for the best. But it is what it is, and there's always next year's, guys. So I know there's a birth words today. Calissa Belfield. Calissa Belfoy. It's your birth words. So happy birthday from the Dickard with Dave. I hope Brad takes you out and treats you real good today. So hope you have a good day with the families. I'd say you should come pop over and have a visit, but you won't, so. But it's all good. You're busy with your family. So I don't know what you guys are going to see here in these movies now that we moved over to the YouTubes. But I just figured, hell, I'll give it a whirl. I'm doing it on Facebook, so might as well come over here and see what kind of damage we can do over here. So I got the inwoods is done. Now we're gonna try out this get this customs traced out, and if I can do it quick enough, I can saw to you guys, and you can see kind of how it's gonna look. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do inset letters or outset letters. So somebody else I got to give a shout out to is Dave and Eric. They're from down in Arizona. That's kind of how I got onto this sign kick, was from watching their YouTube channel. So I figured if the old Dave 100 on the YouTubes can do this, I can do it. So I got into it. I ordered some bits from them for my routers. And we kind of started doing this. It's just something to do. I don't like to sit around and just do nothing, so I like to keep my hands busy. So it's kind of what we got into. So here, let's just have a peek at what this looks like right now. Inward customs. So but I think I'll cut this off here, and I'll come back in a bit, and we'll get her into the, because sitting here watching me trace and talk is kind of boring. So, yeah, I'll pause this here, and we'll kind of hold off until we get into the router stage. Drag a bunch of tools out, and we'll make some sawdust. Because like Dave and Eric say, sawdust makes me happy.